Hello. So I would like to share some things that have been really helping me connect with myself and with my heart, and helping me open up and to receive, and helping me just have a stronger, more loving relationship with myself. So first thing I would say is definitely meditation and sitting with my feelings. Oh, the dog just got. As I was saying, really connecting more with myself and my body has been involving meditation, sitting with any uncomfortable feelings, and really focusing all my attention on it from a higher perspective. And coming to accept parts of myself from now the water is like parts of myself from my past that have wounds coming up. Anyways, so in my meditations, I do a body scan, and then I focus my attention on the space around me. And after I get really grounded with my senses, I go into the feelings throughout my gut and my heart. And I also, it's just been a lot of honestly processing and feeling those deep emotions that were blocking my heart. So lots of crying, but like in a beautiful way. It's a release. And also that reminds me to bring up yoga, and especially stretching the hips and heart openers. I was in Mexico a couple weeks ago and did these hip stretches, and so much anger started to come up for me, and I just let it all out. I screamed into pillows, and I cried really hard, and my legs were shaking afterwards, but I felt such a lightness afterwards. And I have been processing this heaviness, and I don't feel it as frequently. It's slowly peeling away, and I don't feel it right now. So I'm able to experience life in a easier, with more ease. And what else? The heart openers especially, I was holding a lot of tension, and am holding a lot of tension in my shoulders and back, and which relates a lot to the heart chakra. And hi. And this this also involves what was I saying? Lost my train of thought. Also has involved a lot of, I was talking about heart openers. So especially that puppy dog position stretch has really released a lot. And the back bend, my shoulders were shaking, and my whole body, every exhale, at the end of the exhale, my whole body would just basically start shaking and releasing this trauma basically. And so yes, those things that I do for myself, and also balancing that with learning to balance that with just having fun and taking action on things that make me happy, and that just fill me up with happiness, like maybe things I like to do as a kid, like going to the library, like things I'm curious about, spending time. One really important one was getting more connected to the people around me, like hanging out with my mom, hanging out with my best friend a couple times, and making plans with people around me, and just filling my life with more connection has been a huge thing, and also a huge fear to move through. A huge one, because I do fear opening up. I am moving through the fear of opening up and of having a large circle of people in my life. So, which really helps with not losing myself in relationship or in someone else, because I am supported in my life. So, by my own happiness and other outlets. So, there's been that, and yeah, those have been the main two things. And just really, I mean, in my specific case, I also have desires of being a singer-songwriter, and so really pouring more into my creativity has been healing, and one thing that I really want to grow doing. So, yes, I hope that this resonates with someone or can help someone out. And know that you don't have to be. One thing I had to learn is I don't need to be perfectly aware and like centered to make the choice to have fun. Because all that meditation is great, but if you're just doing the meditation like to be worthy, sorry, I'm like talking right here. If you're doing the meditation to be worthy, then it kind of becomes a miserable control pattern. Like, that's what I was in for a couple days this week. I was like trying to be perfectly healed. And I have a new perspective that healing takes time, and you wouldn't just yell at a baby to start and get mad at it for not being able to walk yet, or for a flower not being able to grow. Things need their own time naturally to grow and bloom, and I don't need to be perfectly healed in one day, because that just ruins the journey. So, yeah. I also, last but definitely not least, and kind of obvious, is vlogging. I don't know if this is something beneficial for everyone or if it's just like my personality type, but this has been really healing to just let myself be seen and to keep myself accountable and just pour into myself and be on camera and share my experience with the world and be able to connect with people in the comments has been so fun and just healing for me. And I'm very grateful, even for like a small amount of comments, as long as I'm just very happy. But have a wonderful day.